Hey guys, this is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline, and today I'm doing a topic video on favorite LGBT live-action characters, and the person who recommended this was Cryptid415. So if you want to go check out their channel, in the description below there is a link. Also guys, if you have any recommendations for future topic videos, please let me know in the comments below. If I answer them, that means in a couple of weeks it'll either be on Comic Uno or Comic Frontline, because I double dose my topic videos. Usually for Comic Frontline I have them every Sunday or Monday, and for Comic Uno, I have them every Friday with my comic book reviews. But let's get started and talk about this topic, which is favorite LGBT live-action characters. Also, before I start, I am running low on topic videos, so if you'd like to suggest, definitely do so. But getting into the topic, I did a video a couple weeks ago on favorite LGBT animated characters, which I thought was a lot harder to actually create, because there is less LGBT characters in animation. But we definitely have some more in live action, thankfully. I will say we have more gay, lesbian, bisexual characters than transgender characters. I really couldn't find a lot of transgender characters. I know that's kind of changing as we get into more, modern television, but there's definitely less characters, but we are starting to get that representation a little bit more. Now moving on, first character is Emily Fields from Pretty Little Liars. She's a great character and was, a good character for I would say a young audience. I think people would be able, people that are going through the same thing would be able to relate to her storyline. I really liked her storyline with her and her parents, and the relationship she's gone through, but especially her relationship with Paige, and I guess Allison too. So moving on to Teen Wolf, which actually has a lot of LGBT representation, which we got Danny, Mason, and Ethan. So Danny and Ethan dated for a little while. Kind of wish that relationship went further, but Danny left the show mysteriously. And then Mason is Liam's best friend, and I wish and hope that he gets more screen time, because I think he's one of the better characters from the younger generation of Teen Wolf. Moving on to two really strong characters on kind of this underrated show, which is Winona Earp, which is Nicole and Waverly. I think one of the biggest pleasures of that show is seeing those two characters grow and the relationship grow, have great chemistry. So we'll see where their relationship goes. I know there's some turbulence in recent episodes. I'm a bit behind, but what I've been seeing through the internet, there's definitely been some drama between them, and some supernatural drama too. Moving on to Supergirl, which sadly, I guess this relationship's going to end soon, but as Supergirl, Alex and Maggie, where I think that was one of the biggest pleasures of Supergirl Season 2 was Alex's storyline and her figuring out her sexuality, and her relationship with Maggie. Now, we do know that the actress who plays Maggie is not going to be a series regular, and their relationship was kind of going in a different direction, in a positive way. They were going to advance their relationship. So I wonder how they're going to handle this in Season 3, now that the actress will not be a series regular. That doesn't mean we won't see her as a guest star, but I think it's going to be hard to show that relationship without her being a series regular like she was in Season 2. So we'll see where they go. Another character who's actually bisexual is Revenge's Nolan. Nolan was such a great best friend, but sadly his relationships never worked out. He had a lot of relationships that you wanted to root for because you loved Nolan, but I don't think he ended up with anybody in the end. I did like his relationship with Justin Hartley's character, I think, the most. Moving on to Degrassi, which actually has a lot of LGBT characters, but I only picked one from Degrassi, and from all the shows, I think I mostly only picked, well, I picked a few from Teen Wolf, but I only picked one from Degrassi, and that was Paige and Alex. I really liked their relationship. I think they gave each other to be better people. That's why I really enjoyed their relationship. But a relationship that really ended quickly. We really didn't get to see them develop it that much, sadly, on Degrassi. But there was a good amount of episodes, and those episodes being good when we did see Paige and Alex. Moving on to Legends of Tomorrow, which is Sarah, which I actually hope they get to do more with her bisexuality, because usually we only see relationships with girls with Sarah. So I'm hoping, and they say that next season we're going to see more of her, I guess, talking about her sexuality as being bisexual. And then we got Glee, which we have Santana and Brittany started out as friends and then kind of discovered more about their relationship. And then Blaine and Kurt, who's always a lot of fun too. You know, I really enjoyed these four characters. I guess I like Santana and Brittany the most. But yeah, Blaine and Kurt were great too. And definitely good parts of Glee. Moving on, I think I have two more left. Buffy. This is like one of the most iconic LGBT relationships on television, and that's Tara and Willow. You know, this was a time when you didn't see as many LGBT relationships, so this was huge. And, you know, ended sadly with Tara, but still a really great relationship, and made Willow grow as a character also. And then last is Once and Again, which was kind of a short-lived show, but did a couple firsts, and that was Jessie's character, where she is like the first young girl to have like a kiss on screen with the same sex, or with a girl with, you know, same-sex relationship. So I put it on there because it was a first, and I've seen a good amount of the show, and I think if it went further, we would have dug a bit more into the relationship. I thought it was a really good setup of the relationship. And that's my picks. Let me know in the comments below who are your favorite LGBT live-action characters. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno and Comic Frontline. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Don't forget to like my Facebook page. Also, in the description below, there are links for my comic book, Like Father, Like Daughter. And don't forget to like the Facebook page of Like Father, Like Daughter. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.